Kate, nice to see you again.
Hello, Mark.
I think I first taught you centering about 12 or 13 years ago. You were one of my first clients.
Did Aikido together.
Did Aikido together. You've done centering and all sorts for over the time.
Early courses.
Early stuff,
coaching,
early days.
Embodiment circles.
It's been a few years. Are you well?
Yeah, I'm well.
You look well.
Really
Nice
well.
to see you.
Yeah.
Okay, so hit me. What you got? What do you want some coaching on?
What I've got is that I want to be better at slowing down and stopping when I get anxious and frightened.
Slowing down and stopping when you get anxious and frightened. Okay, great. So normally you get quicker and quicker and quicker. Show me that.
Well, I'm talking about it. I'm a runner.
Okay, talk about it really quickly. Tell me about it really quickly. Kate,
Okay.
tell me about it really quickly.
Okay. Yeah, so
Quicker,
in
quicker.
running,
Come on,
when I
come
start
on,
thinking
come on,
about
come on.
things, I know I start going faster.
You get
as a
faster
runner.
and faster and faster and faster.
And my heart rate goes up.
Yeah,
In
yeah,
work,
yeah.
like, pressure.
Pressure.
And I want to work. It's like. I'm like,
Do that. Let me see that.
Stop, and I become more and more individualistic, less likely to reach out for support.
Okay, because you
It's all about
isolate.
me. I need to do this myself. I'm at work. It's just by the end of the day, there's just so much coming at me, and like so many emails, and I have
Coming in.
yeah, just coming at me, and but I've got this idea that at the end of the day I want to have a clean email box because I'm worried that, well, I know that in the morning I'll have even more stuff coming at me.
Yeah. Never happens, though, does it?
I'm
Never happens.
working until 7 in the evening. I don't want to be doing that. And
So what would you like out of this coaching
I
session?
want to try and integrate what I'm trying to do in my running and swimming, which is being aware of my heart rate, aware of my body, focused on goals and training hard, but being connected to how it feels and slowing down.
Okay, do you remember basic centering, first of all? So feet on the ground, bend the knees, relax the belly, relax the jaw, say ah. Okay, so you can do that anytime you want, but there's probably an acceleration that happens when you start working, yeah? Things start coming, just even the thought of work does it, yeah? Okay, so what do you do? Your shoulders up so you can relax those. You got your phone with you?
What, right now?
Yeah.
No.
You haven't got your work
It's
phone?
over there.
Grab it if you wouldn't mind, yeah. Let's give you some training. So you've learned centering with me before, so we just reminded you of that, yeah? But let's train you a little bit so you can do it while you're doing your email. Okay, so this is like advanced lesson. So beginners, juniors, never trained me before, I say just teach centering, right?
I know how to do centre, but I don't do it any longer.
Great, so you need to get back to a practice. So let's teach you centering one more time, and then we'll do it with your email. Okay, so if you wouldn't mind, you sit down to work generally, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so if you wouldn't mind sitting down, I think that's more natural. If you're working, we want to make a situation that's more like work. Okay?
I do a bit of centering, Mark. I do remember to keep my feet flat on the ground.
Great,
So
that's
I
a
do
very good
do
start.
that.
So feet flat on the ground, roll your pelvis forward so you can sit upright on that chair, head up, relax the belly, relax the mouth. Think of someone who makes you smile. Okay, now I just want you to think about opening your email. So you're just about to turn your phone on. What happens?
I just start feeling anxious.
Yeah, so you do anxious. This is a slightly different way of thinking about the body. Where do you do anxious? Shoulders, breath.
About it.
Before you do your phone.
Okay.
Before you do your phone.
I just wanted to see what happened. Probably in my tummy.
Okay, so relaxing
in
the
my
belly.
Shoulders.
Yeah, your shoulders
My
change.
jaw.
Jaw soften.
I want to clench my jaw. I'm
Okay,
just ready to like somebody needs me.
Great.
So
We can
like,
work on the somebody needing you in a minute. We'll come back to that 'cause you said that twice, but we'll just work with the basic physical response, yeah? So is it possible to hold your phone and relax the body?
Oh, it's hard.
Yeah, this is because we're really undoing a lot of conditioning now. So you've probably held that phone 1,000 times and done email, right? Yeah?
Yes.
So it's like 1,000 conditionings, we're just doing one the other way.
Yeah, and I'm worrying that even now somebody's trying to get hold of me.
So we're just working with
And
the
like,
body.
thinking, where are you?
We're just working with the body. Okay, relaxing the shoulders, the belly, the breath. And it's actually quite advanced what we're doing because people around their phones are very conditioned and very reactive, myself included. And this is why you don't bring your phone to yoga, right? Because it's like people go into their pattern really deeply, very quickly, you know? So relaxing the belly, relaxing the jaw, relaxing the eyes, saying, ah. You doing okay? Just want to check this isn't overwhelming. Kate, you still with me?
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, it takes a bit of work, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, great. And now, just the next stage, I want you to just press the couple of buttons on your phone and not go into the email yet, just look at the app. Got the app open?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Okay, great. So we're not open up yet. So we're taking it almost like little baby steps, yeah? Then you're relaxing, you're centering, relaxing your mouth, feeling your bum on the chair. There's a lot of stress there, huh? There's a lot of stress for you on this, yeah.
It's hard to find my breath.
Yeah. So take as long as you need before we go to the next stage. So we only go to the next stage when you're feeling good, yeah? You can think of someone who makes you smile, can have that smiling image of light expanding from you. Yeah, look at me a minute.
It's going to be okay.
Yeah, look at me. Great, I just want to engage you kind of socially a little bit because we have, that's part of the pattern is that you don't reach out, right?
No,
so
I'm into myself.
There's something called the social engagement system in terms of neurology, and it means that you won't be in fight or flight. Okay, so once we go into fight or flight, we disengage socially. Some people become assholes, some people isolate. So right now we're socially engaged, right? Okay, you're not so stressed.
No, I'm not so stressed.
Okay, so relaxing the belly. Ready for the next stage?
Yeah.
Okay, so just open the app and look at like what are the few emails that are at the top. Might look at the names or the titles. Keep breathing. Yeah, great. So you've calibrated really nicely there because if it gets too much, you can just put it down. So it's important you're not really checking your emails now. You're working with your response. Okay.
Response, yeah.
And you might find this, if people do this on their own, there's a very quick process that happens. So my job's to slow it down. Yeah. Okay. How you doing?
Yeah.
I think that's enough with your phone for now. Just put it to the side here.
To actually come here, to be honest.
Because you had so much on.
Well, I feel I can't leave it.
Because you're needed.
Because something might happen and I might be needed and I'm not available.
Okay, let's do disaster visualization. Okay, so people fear what's going to happen. Yeah. So what I want you to imagine is you're needed, you're not available, you don't answer your phone because it's over there. Okay, there's a complete disaster. The worst thing that can happen at work happens. Okay, oh my God, it's all gone horribly wrong. Are you still a good person? Yes, no?
I failed.
Oh, you're a failure. So you have to be available the whole time.
That's how I know
or disaster will happen and you're a failure.
Yeah, as a manager, a new manager.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you're a new manager there at this department, yeah? Okay. Can I challenge you a little bit on this, Kate?
Of course, yeah.
Do you see that it's actually a little bit narcissistic? That if you're not there the entire time, the whole thing's going to come crashing down without you?
Yeah, it is narcissistic. It goes back to this sort of idea that it's all about me.
Yeah,
I need to be there.
So how would it be if other people were also competent and didn't need Super Kate to save them the whole time?
Yeah, that would be great, really.
Imagine that. Yeah. How would you be in your body if that were the case? Because actually it's also a bit disrespectful for anyone you work with if you're like, well, I'm needed because you're fucking idiots, you know? Yeah? It's unconscious. It's not an assessment about them if they're watching. Okay? It's about so how would it be if you trusted them that you could at least turn your phone off for an hour?
I do intellectually trust them.
Okay, so how would that be in your, because cognitively you do, right?
I do.
How would it be in your body right now, Kate, if you trusted them?
Oh, it'd be such a relief.
So just do it. So this is called the Nike technique. Okay? Okay, so you relax in your body.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be okay. Somebody will, if the worst happens now, they can always phone somebody else.
Great, there's someone else.
Can help them.
I'm not having to be in charge of the whole world.
No.
My body can relax because other people are competent and there's other people that they can call if they need people.
But I'm still learning to trust them.
Great. So as you learning to trust is not just cognitive, it's also physical and emotional.
I get it.
So you're letting go in the body, yeah? And how would you walk down the street knowing that. Maybe you're having a day off. This is called the Aerosmith technique. Basically, it's walk this way. So walk in the way of if you trusted them and you would, in your whole body completely, just as if, okay?
Yeah, I'll be smiling.
You're smiling, relax, the arms are relaxed.
Yeah.
So could you keep going, let's practice this. Do the reps, you know about me, it's all about the reps, right? So could you actually practice this walk?
I'm visualising my manager, who I trust.
Okay, great.
I know she would help if needed.
Great.
And other people too.
And your own body as well, so you're visualising people being competent, that's good. And keep working with that, like asking your body, like if I really trusted them, and I do, how would I let go of my body? Yeah? Oh my God, there's an email coming in. And letting it go. So I want you to imagine an email like pinging in and just bat it away, like later, just later. Can you do that with your hand?
Just later.
Just later.
Yeah, it can wait.
It can wait.
I don't have to respond now. It can wait. It can wait. Till tomorrow even.
Okay, wow, to a whole nother day. Wow. Even after the weekend. You know? No, oh my God, too much. Let's calibrate this. Okay, Kate, what are you learning here?
That I do trust other people.
Uh-huh.
I want to trust them more.
Mm-hmm.
And that it's not about. I know it cognitively. I trust them. I know cognitively about centering. I know cognitively I don't have to deal with those emails straight away.
Yeah.
But my body takes over.
Yeah.
So these are ideas that I can use at home around centering and even about walking, because I become very still in my chair.
Yeah. So trust is two things. It's a cognitive assessment of competence, like I trust you to speak Chinese or whatever, yeah? Okay, but it's also a feeling in the body that goes with that. Yeah, and some people, if that's got disconnected for whatever reason, historically or whatever, so you're putting back the feeling in your body that goes with the appropriate cognitive assessment. So I'm not asking you to trust anyone that is not good at their job, right? It's just adding the appropriate feeling back to your body, deliberately doing that for those people that you've assessed logically and rationally as trustworthy. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And how about the connection stuff? Because you noticed when I got stressed, I disconnected from you. So how might I help with that? Because that's the real thing for me.
Great. So as you find yourself going into that stress response, so you make just the early warning signs, look at someone you like there's Luke, my friend, right?
But nobody's there on my own. Okay.
If you're on your own, you can visualize it, or you can bring the picture up on your phone.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So by engaging that social engagement, you're going to stop that stress response, that isolation. You have to catch it early. That's where the training is.
So I could have a picture of something I love, a person.
Yeah, exactly.
And look at that. Because
exactly.
like a lot of us, I'm at home.
Yeah. And we are a bit isolated right now because this weird situation we've been in, and people are a little bit more anxious because of that, right? So you could bring them up on the screen. You could bring them,
really nice,
or even just a visualization. If you can do that. Yeah. Okay, good. Cool. Thank you very much, Kate. Always a pleasure. Okay, so that was kind of advanced centering because we were actually bringing in her mobile. People's technology accelerates the whole process. So had Kate never done centering before, I probably just would have stuck with normal centering. And then we realized there was a slightly deeper issue around trust going on. So kind of like bringing that, a little bit of a challenge to her, which made her smile, and then working with trust in the body.